If y'all don't remember, my favorite booter from the first game was Boomfield. You feel me? Boomfield, my favorite fucking character from the first. My favorite zoner from the first. Second favorite zoner from the first. Damn, there was a lot of revisions in like 2 seconds. In like 2 seconds, I made like 20 revisions. What the fuck? But one of my favorite characters from the first game, Boomfield. By the way, if you don't know how those reactions work, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna react to the new trailer first, then I'm gonna react to the old trailer. I'm gonna react to the old trailer first, then I'm gonna react to the new trailer and see what some of the differences and stuff like that are. Use the timestamps below to skip to what part you want to see. With that being said, let's get to watching. First, let me fix this little sidebar. Let me fix this sidebar, cuz.
Hey everyone, my name is Thaddeus Cruz
Howdy.
of the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl development team.
Oh
and
god.
today, I'll be showcasing the moves
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, Daddy was like the best voice actor out of all the devs. Like the other dude they have for the original ones, trash. Oh wait, no, this is the original one. But the other dude they had, terrible. I like this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and Nick All Stars, this was legitimately my favorite stage. So he did come with low key what I feel like is the best stage in the game in terms of just like looks and stuff like that. Not so much as references and stuff like that, because it's really just lasagna with pizza and all kind of candy in the background. You know, that could be a lot of different characters. But for me, I just like the way the stage looks. And the thing I like the most is the color contrast. Because one problem that a lot of stages in Nick All Stars, the original game, had that I haven't noticed too much in this game is that the characters, it will be easy to lose the characters in the background a lot of the times, but that could have just been a me thing, but whatever.
of the lasagna-loving house cat, Garfield. Garfield is a lockdown type character who excels at keeping opponents away while preventing them from running away. When Garfield gets hungry, he gets mean. Let's begin this feast with Garfield's light attacks. Garfield's light neutral is forward kick.
One thing I also want to note is that in the original game, Garfield's whole game plan revolved around pies. So I want to see if they left him that way or if they changed his function. Because all us fighting game players care about are functions, not characters.
It's time to kick Odie off the table. His light up is Donut Bother Me. Every day is Donut Day. And his light down is Fly Swatter.
Also, I don't understand why in particular, but they should make it so that, oh wait, I'm reacting to video game footage. Y'all need to see the footage more than me. One thing I didn't understand is they should have made it so that the spider did a little bit of damage. Like, I'm not saying he had to do like 30% or nothing like that, but it would have been cool if the spider could have did like 2%, or if they could have had a mechanic where, excuse me, where if you got hit by the spider, you were certain characters, like you got stunned or shocked, or you took hit stun and no damage. Or even if they just made everybody take hit stun and no damage from the spider to like have like a gameplay mechanic where you had a reason to be scared of the spider. Like that would have been a cool mechanic.
Moving on to the second course with Garfield's air light attacks. Garfield's light neutral air
I'll wait till they get to the move to say it.
Happy Day.
This move was a good move. Like that was legit a good move.
All around Garfield. His light up air is,
bro, number one, this hitbox should be a lingering hitbox. It wasn't. Number two, they should have different effects for the different words. So depending on what word you get, it's different levels of damage. That will add like a cool RNG mechanic to him.
Thrashing Thoughts. The hitbox for this move is In His Thoughts. And his light down air is Spin Drop.
His entire edge guarding. Oh my god, the amount of bullshit I used to pull off with this move. Jesus Christ.
He hits the opponent multiple times while going down. Although this move cannot spike, it's a great option to rack up damage. Garfield's light dash attack is Tap Dance. Classy. Nothing shows more love for eating and sleeping than GArfeild's strong attacks. GArfeild's strong neutral is leg slap. His strong up is lasagna frenzy.
I remember in the first game, I was so mad that was an up attack because it's like, bro, dog. Like, what about that whole move says up? Like, the only thing up about that move is his hands, and that debatably wasn't enough.
But a ton of knockback. No one gets between a cat and his lasagna. And his strong down is classy shtick. Let's go over GArfeild's air strong attacks. GArfeild's strong neutral air is...
Damn, nigga. I bet you his nasty ass ain't gonna say excuse me or none of that, bro. Like, I really break up niggas for doing shit like that. But this move was also like one of his better moves. Like, this move carried the character undebatably.
His strong up air is... yawn. This move's hitbox covers his entire body. And his strong down air is... air stomp.
That move wasn't as good as you think.
A ton of damage.
I promise you that move isn't as good as you think.
It has a fair bit of delay.
That's what made it bad. It took too long to come out.
Cat pounce.
Big mouth.
We'll now witness a perfect combo of sweetness and aggression with Garfield.
I forgot what the fuck the name of that bear is. Rupert or some shit like that. That nigga used to be like the second thing that determined if you win, like how good you were with that damn bear. Cause boy, oh boy, I used to bullshit people out of wins with that bear.
Garfield's special attacks. Garfield's neutral special is Pie Party. He throws pies in a set order. 2 blueberry pies, then a cream pie. The cream pie hits multiple times.
I did not know that it was in a set order. I always thought it was random, so you learn something new every day.
The blueberry pie has a lot of vertical knockback.
I hope in the second game they make it random.
To set up some powerful combos. His up special is Feral Cat. He leaps high, then dives down with ferocity. Land a hit.
Please make that cancelable.
For a finishing blow. And his down special is Pookie.
Oh. The name of the band was a friend of Ray Ray.
Garfield can then, at any time, call for Pookie, who will fly back to him for a hug, dealing damage along the way. Strategically recall Pookie for a sneak attack that will briefly stun your opponent.
It wasn't that good. The stun wasn't that good. What you could do off of the stun was good, if that makes sense.
Garfield can't be bothered to deal with the opponent right now. Garfield's stage is...
nigga just scratched the ground.
Dreams.
Alright, it's pretty much over because there's no new information. So now, for those of you fake ass niggas that just skipped to this part, hi, how you doing with your bitch ass? Now let's watch the second trailer.
Hey everyone! My name is Thaddeus Cruz from the Nickelodeon
Oh, they had Daddy do the second one. Clap it up for Daddy the GOAT himself.
Brawl 2 development team.
Excuse me?
Did you miss me? The lazy orange superstar, Garfield, is ready to show off all the new tricks he's learned for his appearance in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Is he a shooter in this game?
With slightly below average speed. However, any food-based attacks, such as his side special,
that nigga was not an all-arounder. What is he about to say? They added a mechanic to this character?
Any food-based attacks,
please let it be a good mechanic.
His side special, Pie Throw, will drop sweets on the ground that Garfield can pick up to fill his new food meter. When Garfield presses down special with a bit of meter built up, the lethargic feline goes into sugar rush. When he's in this state of the zoomies, Garfield runs, jumps, and falls a whole lot faster. The meter can be consumed at any time. The more of it you have before activating, the longer the sugar rush will last. If you're having trouble building up that food meter, or just need a quick boost, the slime version of the move also fills up meter about halfway before activating.
W mechanic, guy. W fucking mechanic. W fucking mechanic. I don't know who thought of that mechanic. I don't know where that mechanic came from. But again, let's clap it up for them. Let's clap it up for whoever thought of that mechanic. Because I really like the idea of that. One thing I'm noticing a lot of is this game, I don't want to say EX moves, but it has a lot of statuses, states, and meters, which is something that a person who's played platform fighters for years, I enjoy like statuses and statuses. Me, I know most people when they play fighting games, they absolutely hate and despise the idea of comeback mechanics. But me personally, I'm a troll. So I love any kind of comeback mechanic where you could beat my ass for 30 minutes and then I can just activate it and say GG's fuck you. Like the thing I like about this game, no, is that they're trying to balance their comeback mechanics, but when it comes to competitive fighting games, after a certain point, it's really, 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 really hard to balance stuff. And that's why the most popular fighting games are the ones that are broken. But I love comeback mechanics of all types and sorts because it just creates so many, how do I put it, like so many exciting clutch moments. Basically, like it creates a lot of clutch moments, high intensity moments that me, a person who loves spectating and watching and sometimes participating in competitive gaming, it makes it more interesting for me, and I think it makes it more interesting for the average person. Now I understand that people who are like the goats of fighting games are gonna sit there and bitch and moan, shouldn't a fighting game be about fundamentals? Shouldn't you niggas worry about paying bills? I know them fighting game tournaments be having shit pots, especially for platform fighters. Y'all should want to do everything to make the viewers want to view. And I think comeback mechanics are one of those things. Unless it's one of those things where the comeback mechanic becomes more prevalent than just playing the game, then it's like, all right, my nigga, like that shit needs to be retuned and retooled. But in this case, only a couple characters have them, and everybody has a slime meter, which enhances a whole bunch of their moves. So I think that when that comes into play, we're gonna get to be able to see some interesting things in different ways and forms of skill expression that I just can't wait to see and enjoy. And also now I would have to go back and watch it, but if y'all can answer this for me in the comments, with using your slime meter, did they mention or do y'all know if you can use part of your slime meter? So let's say I have 3 bars of slime meter, but I only want to slime enhance my move with 1 bar. Can I just use 1 bar and save the other two, or every time I use a slime thing, it just uses all 3 bars? I don't remember that, so if any of y'all know, please let me know and correct me in the comments.
Before we move on to Garfield's other attacks, there's a few more extra details to mention about his special moves. Garfield's
Oh,
side special throws out 3 different types of pies in a set pattern. The first pie knocks opponents away,
it's
the
still a
second
set
pie
pattern.
pops them up, and the third pulls them in. The slime version of the
Okay, they simplified the pattern because in the second game the pattern was a little bit more complex. So I deadass just thought like it was random. So this makes it more clear that it's not random. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And it doesn't require charging because one thing I don't like in any fighting game is when I have to charge up a projectile or charge like do charge moves at all. Like I don't like it and I don't enjoy it because usually it just forces me to turtle and turtling is never fun.
move also throws out a much
Actually, that's a cap. Turtling is fun, but being forced to turtle. Okay, let me revise that statement. Turtling can be fun, but being forced to turtle is never fun. Everybody likes a character that can rush down, but I personally like a heavy camping character, but I also want to be able to run up and like, fight a little bit cuz like logistically only being able to only being good at standing all the way. Hold up, I got to get up. Logistically speaking, having a character that's only good when they're this far away from you and they're just going gra gra boom, that's a bad character. That's a character that's not gonna work out. Your character, even if they're not good with their hands, they need to at least have a little 1-2 jab, a little something, something. It's like, and I've been getting into Marvel 3 recently. So if y'all have Marvel 3, like I like playing Chris, but Chris's character archetype forces you to sit back and be a zoner versus like a Deadpool where you could run up and get close and you could fight as well as you could also shoot and stuff like that. So I just like characters who have options and lean heavier towards the zoner side. That's just my preference.
bigger pie that goes through opponents.
Ooh.
Normally, Garfield's up special is pretty
So
short.
wait, number one, are all the pies
that goes
purple?
through.
Like are all the pies purple? Because I just
Pulls
thought
them
about
in.
that.
The
Because if
first
they
pie
are,
knocks opponents away.
okay,
The second
no,
pie
the big
pops them
pie is
up,
purple.
and the third
no, the second and third pie are just both purple. That's not okay. Because one thing I liked in the first game is that even when I forgot that different pies did different things, the visual distinctness of the three pies made it so that I could always tell. So that's something that could be fixed in a day one patch or a day one update, even though I discourage those and I don't believe in those necessarily. Reality is, hey, down. Down. Even though I like to discourage those and stuff like that, reality is it's an industry standard now. So like something that would be a request to be fixed in the day one patches, make those more visually distinct like they were in the prior game, please.
The second pie pops them up, and the third pulls them in. The slime version of the move also throws out a much bigger pie that goes through opponents. Normally,
okay, so the slime version is just that one pie, no matter what. No matter what pie in the cycle you're on, the slime version is just that one pie, I think.
Garfield's up special is pretty short, but it's very fast and hard to intercept, especially since he can still act out of the attack after falling a bit. If Garfield has a sugar rush going, the move also goes quite a bit higher. And if you want to bring out sugar rush going, the move out of the attack, but it's very fast and hard to intercept, especially since he can still act out of the attack.
I don't remember in the first game, but if you can act out of it, that's a good thing. But yeah, I don't remember everything that I said while my microphone was accidentally muted, so my fault, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to read my lips and figure it out on that one.
Attack after falling a bit. If Garfield has a sugar rush going, the move also goes quite a bit higher.
Oh, I was saying that it also looks like the move goes faster.
And if you want to bring out Garfield's old school shine, try out his neutral special, which
What the fuck is that?
reflects projectiles and can be instantly canceled with a jump. This move allows for some crazy combo extensions.
All right, my nigga, you don't have to give everybody who has a gun a wave shine, bro. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the third character they gave a wave shine. Actually, no. Second, third in the franchise, second in this game because they haven't confirmed Powder Toast Man, which I hope they do. But still, like, what the hell?
And surprisingly fast-paced pressure when combined with his light attacks. Garfield's greatest strengths are his combo game and overall versatility. He has a moveset that can answer just about any matchup as long as you know how to piece it together. However,
Garfield's a zoner. Stop that.
Garfield's struggles is his susceptibility to being outranged, especially when he doesn't have any sugar to keep him hyped up and mobile. Garfield's strong attacks have some great power behind them, and are all fantastic ways to end out his combos.
Oh yeah, that chicken bone attack used to be the greatest.
His charged down air may look a lot like his light down air, but don't be fooled. The light version hits opponents multiple times and pops them up at the end, while the charged version is a powerful spike. Think you have what it takes to keep this lazy cat?
That's what it was. Okay, now I remember. In the first game, it was a combo tool that didn't whatever.
At fed and ready for action? Then try your hand at Garfeild and see if you can satisfy his appetite in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
What? Like I thought the can
You can satisfy his appetite.
The sweets
in
was gonna like
Nickelodeon
hit you a couple times, but they just slightly bumped into this nigga. Like this one has hands. It could have like just started beating the shit out you while these two kick you. Like that would have been more entertaining. Not saying they had to do it for long, but the little donut could have just said bop bop bow. Then this whatever the fuck this is could have kicked you into this one, and this one just drop kicks you and you trip over the side and fall off, and that's how you take the damage. That would have been a cool ass finisher. I don't know why they chickened out and lazied out on this one. They lazied out on this one. I don't know if you just typed that or if that's been sitting there for a while, but good for you.
All-Star Brawl 2.
Okay. My thought is it gonna turn up the volume? Like
Is ready to show off all
I hate
for
the
his
me but
appearance in All-Star Brawl 2.
alright, so I wanna say mostly my thoughts on this character. Number one, this character isn't no fucking all arounder. That's a goddamn lie. Number two, the main thing I wanna say about this character is I enjoy I really enjoy how they added the sugar rush mechanic, because I think to me the sugar rush mechanic is probably going to be the best thing about this character, because in the first game they say Garfield was designed to be an all-arounder, but most of his gameplay was just run away, gra gra boom, you know that.
Halfway before activating.
Alright,
Garfield's other attacks, there's
I'm gonna call it
details to mention about his special moves. Garfield's side
do
special
do
throws out
do
three
do
different types
do.
of pies in a set pattern. The first pie knocks opponents away, the second pie pops them up, and the third
Yeah, it
pulls
is.
them in. The slide version of the move also
I'm
throws
calling
out
it.
a much
It's
bigger
ringing
pie
now.
that goes through opponents.
But in the first game, most of his game plan was run away and gra gra boom with the pies, like just shoot at people with the pies. And in this game, it looks like they're trying to focus more on giving him the ability to rush down and whatnot. And another one of his problems in the first game was that he could he could only do basic bare minimum air dodging. Like he couldn't really do good air dodging. Another thing I wonder is with that reflector thing, will he only be able to reflect things closely, or will I mean not closely. Will he only be able to reflect things for a certain amount of time? Like can his reflector break, or is it just I infinitely sit there and reflect everything that gets shot at me? Because if so, then that could kind of break the game and stuff like that, like on a technical and mechanical level, and also on level of what if I'm fighting somebody who's purely a zoner, then all of their attacks just don't work against me. So I kind of got off track, but I think y'all kind of get what I'm saying. That he looks like he's going to still be mostly a zoner, but he has a little bit of rush down that he could do, and they gave him the sugar rush mechanic to make him a little bit faster. Because in the first game, he did have dog shit speed, and his wave dash wasn't all that. So this is mostly another we'll see character. Let me know down below what y'all think. Clap it up for making it to the end of the video. And with that being said, don't forget to eat the booty like a bunny. Okay, bye. Hey.